But first, multiple lawsuits against the State Highway Patrol are now moving forward. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brooke Lennington.
And I'm Mackenzie Davis. Well, some troopers are claiming retaliation after standing up for women who accuse the department superintendent of sexual misconduct. For the first time, the State Troopers Association is weighing in. KSNT News Capitol Bureau reporter Rebecca Chung is live at the State House tonight. So, Rebecca, can you give us the latest details?
Well, we spoke with a representative for the State Troopers Association who's defending two members of the Highway Patrol who claim their firing was retribution after they stood up for the women and others who defended them.
The common theme is that if you speak out against the administration, their immediate reaction is to retaliate against you.
Sean McCauley is a lawyer defending Justin Dobler, a former trooper fired last year from KHP, and most recently he's defending a lieutenant placed on leave within 24 hours after testifying in Dobler's defense. He says it's a strange but now common occurrence within the department when people don't fall in line with leadership.
If you speak out against the colonel or direction of the agency, that you're met with immediate retaliation.
Several women came forward with sexual assault allegations against Superintendent Colonel Herman Jones in 2020. However, Jones was cleared after a state investigation of the issue. Since then, people who've lost their jobs at the department claim they've been targeted after speaking out in support of the women or people who defended them. According to McCauley, in Dobler's case, his firing came months after a pursuit KHP says was at the root of their decision. In March last year, Dobler was involved in a pursuit with a car heading into oncoming traffic.
Because of the danger that the driver posed to the motoring public, he determined that it was appropriate for him to use a tactical vehicle intervention, or TVI, to disable the vehicle. It's an authorized maneuver by the Highway Patrol. In doing the maneuver, the car spun out and hit a telephone pole after striking a mailbox. And the passenger of the car was seriously injured and ultimately died of her injuries.
An investigation from KHP found that Dobler was not at any fault, holding the driver responsible for the passenger's death. Months went by and there were no signs of the department taking action toward firing. Then in July, Dobler was hit with the news that he was being terminated for his involvement in the pursuit. His higher-ups changing their tune after a meeting over what they determined to be a policy violation.
That's interesting because the captain is one of the most tenured members of the Highway Patrol. He's been on for 34 years. And his claim is that he changed it because he wasn't able to identify these policy violations when he reviewed the pursuit. I've been doing this for 22 years, and I've never seen a captain be unable to identify policy violations when it's an integral part of their job.
Now McCauley is also defending a lieutenant who's been placed on leave after testifying in support of Dobler during a recent hearing.
And within 24 hours of him testifying on Dobler's behalf, was placed on administrative leave pending a PSU investigation. And it's troubling that they won't come out and exactly explain why they've done those things.
Now, McCauley says many of these troopers feel like prior sexual assault allegations against the superintendent were being swept under the rug and are upset with how the issue is being handled. They say they partly believe that the responsibility lies with the governor to manage how this agency is operating, and still no action is being taken. For now, reporting live at the Capitol, I'm Rebecca Chung.
All right, thank you, Rebecca, for that update. Now, of course, we will be sure to bring you updates as we learn more about them. So if you'd like to be the first to know, download our KSNT News app. You can sign up to get breaking news alerts sent on your phone.